But yeah, I don't know about the whole like streamer thing. Like with with my illnesses, like sitting on my computer and being able to play certain games and everything. Like I don't think I'm physically capable. Like in the future, I already stream like once or twice a week as is. Like I don't know how people. I'm not capable. Yeah, like all these other people are able to play every day and play different games and stream every day, but I like literally couldn't do that if I wanted to. Like when I left that raft game, like I was sitting there with like an eye patch on, my whole arm is numb, like I'm bleeding out the nose, and I'm just playing video games. Like
I can hear.
It shouldn't be. I don't think that's something I can like do for a long time. Whereas like music, something I've always like innately loved doing, and it's something that I'm physically capable of doing until my voice gives out. But yeah, I just want to give. Oh.
No one saw that.
It's hard.
When people are like, oh, Corpse is sick, or like chronically ill, they're like, oh, he has GERD, and then the people that aren't informed about shit are always like, oh, well, that's just a fancy name for acid reflux, and like, no, not really. There's like a spectrum of GERD, and mine happens to affect my vocal cords. I believe it has to do with like the larynx something. I forgot the name of it. I actually need to get scoped to make sure it's not worse at the moment. But anyway, I have fibromyalgia and thoracic outlet syndrome and sleep apnea, and but mainly the doctors haven't been able to figure out what's wrong with me. I've been tested for rheumatoid arthritis, MS, brain tumors, cancers, hormone issues. What else? I've been tested for lupus, pretty much any autoimmune related thing, Lyme disease, everything. I get emails all the time like, you need to get tested for MS, and I'm like, I have 3 times. But yeah, just that's why it stays at like, oh, Corpse is chronically ill, because they can't figure it out, and I don't know what to tell people. Because my symptoms are fucking crazy. It changes all the time.
You do some marination type stuff.
They just don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like
I need some.
I feel like when I die out, I'll at least have made the impact. Like, I brought a lot of people from the music side of things into gaming, and now like all the gaming people have a thing, and I brought a lot of the gaming people into the music thing, and now a lot of the underground music scene has a lot of new people listening to it, and I think that's what I'm most happy about this year. Because the more I think about it, I'm not really completely cut out for like the 24/7 streaming thing with all my medical conditions and all of that. Among Us was just like a puzzle piece that kind of fit perfectly with the issues that I have, and I don't know. I'm still figuring it out, but I at least have made both communities like stronger, and I'm happy about that. But yeah, I really want to stream other games other than Among Us, but I don't know how much like Among Us with my like disease and conditions is easy, because it doesn't require like super fast-paced arm-related stuff that would like fuck up my nerve condition. Because sometimes I have to get off Rust and Raft and stuff like that because my entire arm goes numb and like everything's fucked. But with Among Us, it's pretty easy. So I don't know what else I could stream comfortably. Every time I stream lately, I feel like I have to throw up. Like even in the Rust games when I'm not streaming. It's weird. I want to stream Rust, by the way, but like I'm only comfortable with Among Us because it's such a simple game to stream. Like it's just one overlay, and I don't have to worry about like leaking many things. Why? 5 is hot. I agree. For those of you that missed it on other people's streams, me and the AmongUs caught a fucking, and Jack and them caught a fucking gambling addiction on Rust last night. But yeah, just reflecting at the end of the year, the things I like want to do. I'm glad I made the impact on that. I'm glad I can hopefully encourage other people with chronic illnesses to like do what they like. I don't know. They want it. That's fine. That's fine. I need to talk to you guys. Holy shit. Okay, this is bad. Encourage people with chronic illnesses to
guys. Oh my god.
chase their dreams. To chase their dreams.
You're all dead. Okay, you don't know.
To chase their dreams.
First of all, I knew Corpse was innocent because we met
stupid as it
scan each
sounds.
other, and I see that Sykkuno and Toast are dead at spawn because there's 2 dead bodies and the
I
2
want
bodies
people to
at
be
spawn.
like,
And 2 people showed up
if
to
he
med
could do it,
scan
then I could do
late.
it.
It was
Kind of thing.
Ash.
Company Crunchyroll from
Man,
Crunchyroll
I always have
sounds
so much to talk to you guys about, and then when I'm live,
That sounds
I just
yummy.
completely blank.
A crunchy roll. Nom nom nom. Nom
But yeah, I just wanted to go over that. Like,
Your cat bounces.
I don't know.
Where are
I'm
my
not.
friends?
I don't know what to do. Like, I physically can't stream every single day, even if I wanted to, and play certain games. So I feel like
I can't wait to
I'm gonna not get left behind because it's not like they're. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. But that's why I'm just glad I've made the impact that I've made, because like I said, I've pulled people in from music into the gaming community, and then I pulled the gaming community into like a super niche genre of music that doesn't get enough support. So
Imagine Obama just.
that I'm happy with at the end of the year.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Like, that's the thing that I'm proud of.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep like doing me and being me and everything, but I just don't know how long that's gonna happen. Is that the end? Hold on. Will I ever do horror narration again? I love horror narration. I love doing it, but like back to the physical stuff, I literally like recording and reading on the screen like that and doing all that takes so much out of me, like mentally and physically. I know it sounds stupid to people that don't go through it, but like it's really hard to do.
I think that's
So like it's like, why would I stress myself out for something like that on top of everything? Like I love the art of it, and I love putting together stories of like real shit that happens to real people. A lot of people think that the horror narration stuff isn't real, or like that I'm doing creepypastas. They're like, I vet Amir.
I just found him.
I've had stories and like stuff like that to make sure they're real, and like the cop stories and whatnot.
Hello.
Like it's like brutal shit. I like sharing people's stories of how cruel the world can be, because I feel like it's something that a lot of us don't know about. But I just can't at the moment.
Oh, good.
I feel like inevitably I'm just gonna pour everything I have into the art of like music. I just have to do it right, and I gotta hope that there is an audience by the time I get there.
Carl.
Which is why I value the Spotify followers and stuff like that. It makes me feel like safer that there's a base there whenever that happens. Now that I'm alone. Okay. Now that we have some background noise. I hope that everybody has a lovely new year. Thank you for everything. Again, at live, I always get nervous. Like, I don't know what to talk about, but I think I covered a decent majority of everything. It's really hard when, like, I see a lot of stuff online and I want to, like, reach through my computer screen and be like, no, this is wrong or this is right, but I guess that just, like, comes with it. Thank you all for being here. It's been a fucking insane year from literally, like, I was almost like literally killed earlier this year, like a little gun to my head, like, and then these last few months or last 3 or 4 have been crazy. I sound like I'm proposing, and every single time that I think that it's not real, like, you guys prove me wrong. Like with the merch, it was super understocked because I don't ever think that many people enjoy me. So like it's constantly surprising me, and I'm trying to get better at that, but also trying to not let too much of this control my emotions. But from where I was a couple years ago, like At a point a couple years ago, I hadn't uploaded in months. I wasn't posting anything. I couldn't lift a spoon to my mouth. I was like losing money every month, and like I dropped out of school when I was 12, so I didn't have like a backup plan, and it just felt like my body was literally trying to kill itself. And to go from like I was listening to like my favorite artists, my favorite music at the time to get through that, and now a couple of years later, I'm making music with them and able to do things like this from not being able to like lift a spoon in my mouth. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is like things can get better, and I hope I can show that to anyone that I might suffer from chronic illnesses as well. So yeah, I hope I can do the Q&A live stream at some point again, and thank you all for being here and everywhere else, and I hope that I can continue making music and content that helps people. Yeah, Agoraphobic's about to hit 20 mil actually, which is fucking crazy. Anyway, my body has been acting up pretty bad lately, so I'm trying to get back into physical therapy and all that, but I'm also scared of getting recognized at my medical appointments. I'm trying to take care of myself. So yeah, if you ever see me, like that one day that I left Raft, I didn't want to make it a big deal. I was texting Ray, letting her know that I couldn't feel like my arm and stuff, but I didn't want to make it a big deal. So if you guys ever see me like acting off in game or on stream or anything, it's probably that, and I cope in really weird ways. So like, just don't think too much of it or make it a big deal or anything. It's like I understand caring, but it just happens. So, and don't forget that like all of us are just real people. Like we're not like characters, and people make mistakes, and yeah, a lot of us are still learning. So. Yeah, I think I've said a good amount of what I wanted to say this stream. I know that I'm going to get off this and I'm going to be like, wow, I forgot to say that. Fuck. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good new year. Please stay safe. Don't ever fucking drunk drive. Don't ever drunk drive. Ever. Ever. And if you're drinking with people, make sure, yeah, just be around good people, and you shouldn't do any gatherings at all. Like, yeah, just drink responsibly and don't fucking drunk drive.